Salvation Army is partnering across the country with a campaign with our Sinclair broadcast groups. The campaign is called Sinclair Cares, and that's why we want to talk a little bit more about this and how it's helping our neighbors. Major Deborah Ashcraft is with us here to talk a little bit more about and you're the area coordinator here for Central Ohio. So why is this mission so important for you guys to be partnering up with the campaign?
Well, the Salvation Army has a history of more than 100 years of serving in times of disaster, and of course we're in an emergency disaster situation now, and we're seeing many people coming for food. There are folks calling every day. They've either been laid off or they've had reduced hours, and they're going to need our help. And so it's so important to get the word out to the community to know that the Salvation Army is here serving during COVID-19, providing that emergency assistance, and we will be here after. And your contributions will help us to be able to serve our neighbors. And 100% of what you donate will stay in your local community for this specific purpose of helping people impacted by COVID-19.
And this is something that's not new to the Salvation Army. You do these relief efforts throughout the year. So talk a little bit more about what's going on with the Salvation Army and its efforts during this time.
Well, the Salvation Army primarily has been providing food, and we're seeing increased numbers and new people coming who've never had food before. The difference is, though, we needed to take some precautions. You know, in a flood or a tornado, that's a different situation. COVID-19, we've got to adhere to all the guidelines and the good advice the governor is giving us. So with our food pantries, right away, we changed the model. We used to have the choice pantry model. They would go in and select their things. Now we're serving in a safer way, still serving, but we're pre-packing boxes. So basically people are, in some neighborhoods, it's a drive-through pantry, and sometimes it's a drive-up pantry, keeping that social distancing to keep everyone safe. So that's one way your monetary contribution that can help. We temporarily stopped all of the congregate meals where people are coming in a dining setting, and we're doing to-go bagged lunches. Our Learning Center staff have provided dropped off boxes of food for those students who depended on the Salvation Army for the dinner meal, and included some educational activities for them to do. Our anti-human trafficking case managers and our housing case managers, they're still working because it's so essential to get people off the street, out of the shelters, into their own homes where they will be safer. And so we're doing that ministry mostly by phone, using the internet rather than face-to-face contact. And then another service we offer for people is really our pastoral and emotional care ministry during this time. So many people are very concerned, so many people are very alone. So you can actually now submit your prayer request and make a request to have a pastor of the Salvation Army call you. You'll find that submit button for prayer requests on our website, salvationarmycentralohio.org. That's where you can make a donation, you can submit a prayer request, and then you can also click on the button to get an update so that you would know, like today, the Salvation Army has already provided more than 25,000 meals and served nearly 4,000 people. So you get information about how you can help, updates on the website as well.
Well, Major Ashcraft, to that point, how can people join in with this campaign and help out during this time?
Well, really the best way, like in any disaster, is to make a monetary contribution. That really is the most efficient way, and you can mail your check to the Salvation Army. You can look at our website, you can donate online. So a lot of information you'll find about how you can help is at salvationarmycentralohio.org. And again, you can donate online, and you can send in a check. There's a text to give option. Also, for people, we've been getting calls, people want to donate items, and we do need canned meats, and we do need peanut butter, and we need Clorox wipes and sanitizers and all those things. But we're asking people right now, while we're at this stay-at-home order, we want you safe, and we also want to just ask that you hold those things. For example, I know churches are collecting things for us, but they're holding them for us right now.
Well, Major Ashcraft, thanks so much for all of that information and for partnering up for this great campaign.
Thank you.
As you just heard, all that information you can use to partner up with the Salvation Army and the Sinclair broadcast groups to show that you care.
All right, Joe. So you can help Sinclair Broadcast Group and the Salvation Army of Central Ohio in this Sinclair Cares, Your Neighborhood Needs You campaign. Just donate online at salarmy.us/Sinclair Cares. Your donation stays local. How about it?